Didn't realize it'd been so long.
Well, Doctor?
Relax. He's gonna make it.
How bad?
Well, he took a lot of lead. He's lucky it wasn't any higher. Still plenty rough. One leg got a bad working over. He's in traction. That means just lying still.
How much?
That's hard to say. Main thing is he'll pull through.
Okay if I see him a minute?
All right. Make it quick, Pete. Room 20 around to your left. By the way, he's loaded with drugs. May not make much sense.
It'll be the first time in his life he didn't.
What are you doing here?
Well, look, you're not supposed to talk very much.
Sure. It's ridiculous.
So was open season on cops.
Not cops, Pete, just one. Me.
You want to tell me?
I got a phone call, no name. Fella said he had some information to sell on an old unsolved killing. Said he couldn't risk being seen at the station. Could I meet him? Was leaving town right away. Would I please hurry? You know the rest. Oldest setup in the world. I walked right into it.
Who would want you out of the way, Lieutenant?
Will this be about phone book size? 15 years worth of punks, hoods, thugs. Go count them. You spend a lifetime looking.
Maybe we can cut that down. I've already put out the word. We might get an answer.
We already got one. We just picked up the car.
You know Captain Loomis, Pete?
Sure, how are you?
Nice of you to come down, Captain.
Anything you need?
You mentioned finding the car.
Yeah, it was reported stolen 2 days ago. We picked it up in an alley. The lab's going over it for prints, leads.
It'll come up empty. These were pros.
Not all the way. They blew the job. You, take care.
Pete. You take care. They're rough enough to gun a badge. They won't think twice about an ordinary citizen.
Who's a citizen? You get some sleep.
Driving me crazy. What did I do? What did I do? My tears for you make everything hazy.
Pete?
Hi, Mother.
How's Lieutenant Jacoby?
Coming slow. After all, it's only been 24 hours. Incidentally, your gift broke him up.
What's so funny? That's the best whiskey that's made.
Mother, whiskey to a hospital patient?
Anybody can send soup.
Sure. What about those phone calls?
I made them all. Stoolies are afraid to come out, huh?
Looks that way.
Could be the order for the kill came from way up.
Maybe worse. They may not stop trying.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. You had a visitor.
Had?
I said she'd be back. She will.
You reading minds now?
I read a bucket full of worry.
No name?
Just worry.
Thanks, Mother.
Mama used to say, cold snap in your face will freeze that way.
What did Papa say?
Papa said, yes, dear. Then he kissed her.
Yes, dear.
He had better aim. But then he had more time to relax. Papa had a gentle job. He didn't know about guns and hoods. How's Jacoby?
He's making it.
I told you she'd be back. The visitor.
Excuse me. I'm Peter Gunn. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I've got to talk to you, Mr. Gunn, please.
I understand.
Excuse me, please.
Well, look, why don't we sit down?
No. No!
Miss? Miss? Miss?
That's a switch.
Hmm?
Girl running away from me.
You better get back to work.
The nose. Always the nose.
She didn't stay long.
I guess it's just not my night.
Guess again. I just had a phone call. Name was Alfie. Said you'd know. Is that good?
That depends on what he knows. Tell Edie I'll check later.
Sun goes down. Take me straight to baby. When the lights start lighting the town, there's only one place for me. When the neon winks, I go straight to baby. When the beat starts rocking the town, I long for his company.
Blimey, Pete, you got here quick.
You got something, Alfie?
Might have.
Angling for price?
Oh, no, chum. It's not like you to be rude.
Sorry, it's been a little rough out.
Ah, it's been rough here, too. Trying to decide.
Yeah? Decide what?
Lieutenant now. He's a good bloke. If it hadn't been for him, I wouldn't have got my police license to work after my last bit. Proper work, that, eh?
Hmm. You were saying?
But on the other hand, I'm proper fond of staying alive. That's why it took so long to make the call.
But you made it.
When the lieutenant got shot, the blokes what done it, they parked their car right outside my flat.
You saw them?
I got a proper look at them, too. Didn't recognize them, though. Probably brought in for the job.
Did you make an identification? Pick them out of a mug book?
I could, all right. But I'd have to be balmy. Oh, have a heart, chum. Anyone even see me near a police station, I might just as well hang myself.
Look, suppose I bring the mug book to you.
Ah, well, now. That's horse of a different color. If they're in there, I'll pick 'em.
Alfie, I'll be right back.
I'll be here.
I don't know, Pete. It might not set too well upstairs.
Look, Johnny, I need them badly.
I know. But look at it from my side, huh? If I let those mug books out of the house, they could tab it irregular procedure.
But where can you get permission?
Captain Loomis.
Well, get on the phone.
You think I would have hesitated for 2 minutes? Loomis is out.
Look, Johnny, I know it's a spot, but I still need them. Now, I'll be responsible. I'll have them back to you in 20 minutes.
Fine cop, Loomis. But tough. Great man for the book. With him, you go by the book or you just don't go.
Yeah, sure. I know how it is.
Pete? How's Jacoby?
It hurts.
Give the Star and I. They'll give you the books.
Thanks. And don't worry. It's my responsibility.
Just so long as you get them back. I never did like walking a beat.
Alfie? Alfie, what happened?
Pete? Pete?
Who did it? Give me a name, Alfie.
Donegar.
Donegar. Vince Donegar.
Pardon me. Got a light? Wrong direction, friend. Try that way.
Come in, Mr. Gunn. Come in. Let's talk.
Wow. The man with his finger in every racket in town. What, are you picking up people 50 feet from the police station now?
Harsh words, Mr. Gunn. We're just talking.
Like you talked to a little man named Alfie?
No idea what you mean, Mr. Gunn.
Then what's this meeting all about?
Let's call it a mutual exchange of ideas with mutual benefits.
Like?
I think you'd be happier somewhere else. Another state, perhaps?
In a B picture, that line would read, "This town's not big enough for the two of us."
Just so the point is clear.
Not completely. You mentioned mutual benefits.
You remain alive. That is a benefit to you. Clear?
So is something else. Big man worries just like the rest of us. It's nice to see. Nice.
Mr. Gunn.
Have you finished, Donegar?
You're no bigger than a bullet is, Mr. Gunn. Nobody is.
Not even a lieutenant named Jacoby? Is that right, Donegar?
Get out. Out!
Always comes out the same way, doesn't it? Hood's always a hood. Veneer slips a little the minute he gets scared. But like I said, it's nice to see. Nice.
What kind of a question is that?
It's a simple question. What would Vince Donegar gain with you out of the way?
Absolutely nothing. It's a wrong trick, Pete. Give me that.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. I've never even tangled with Donegar.
No, it's hard to believe.
Look, I told you, an operator like Donegar works all the way up. He'd be Loomis's problem, not mine.
Captain Loomis?
Even Loomis hasn't been able to put the tag on him, so forget it. Give me that.
Anything else I can do for you?
Lay off.
Now, you know better than that, Lieutenant.
Pete, we've got a perfectly good police force. Let them handle it, huh?
Sure. You don't want any more of this stuff.
Yeah. Pete, you lay off. If you get tagged, I mean it, nobody's going to pay your hospital bills. Now lay off.
I can't. It's a personal matter now. Get some rest, huh?
Oh, that's original. Can't somebody say anything else around here?
Well, it's good to see you coming along. You're getting cranky. It's a good sign.
Sergeant Davis.
Davis, this is Peter Gunn. What happened? I asked for Captain Loomis.
Yeah, I know. He's gone home. Pete, anything I can do?
Yeah, you might give me his address if it's handy.
338 Bardwell.
338 Bardwell. Thanks, Davis.
Okay.
How did you find me?
Well, I wasn't looking for you. I was looking for Captain Loomis.
My father's not home. Please, go away.
Your father?
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we'd better talk about it. You came to me looking for help. Now, no one can help without knowing. What is it? What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing. Just go away.
Before your father comes in, is that it?
Go away, please.
Look, it's late and it's rough. And I think we both know it's going to get a lot rougher.
Please, just leave me alone. There's nothing to tell. There's nothing.
You know better than that. Hand it. They try to kill a police lieutenant. The next night, a superior's daughter comes in looking for help. Then she panics, runs away. Why? Then a little man in a key shop dies. But not before he ties in Doniger. Spins round and round, doesn't it? That's because there's a piece missing. But it ties in. Somewhere it ties. Why did you run away, Miss Loomis? How does your father fit?
He had nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry, I can't buy that.
Please, leave him alone. Just leave him alone. Dad.
I'm sorry, Dora. I'm sorry.
Oh, you poor face.
Look, Miss Loomis, would you leave us alone for a few minutes, please?
Go ahead, Dora. My fault. Everything. All of it.
Look, Loomis, I want to help, but I've got to know. Did Doniger do this?
Teach me a lesson. Not to get any ideas. Be happy with the money, he said.
You? You in Doniger's pocket?
3 years of it, taking his money, looking the other way.
Oh, no, not you.
Think I don't know the words for it? Sour cop, a cop on the take, the dirtiest thing alive. 25 years of playing it straight, never out of line, never. And then Doniger.
Why? Why?
Whatever I say, it won't be enough.
Try me.
It's nothing new. Man's wife dies. He's old. Empty. He's alone. So his daughter looks after him. She never marries like she should. She just stays, and he lets it go on that way. You saw her. A drudge, that's what I've let her become. Don't you see? I had to have the money to leave her, to make up for the years, the waste.
What about Jacoby? Did Doniger order the kill?
Why? The DA was unhappy because Doniger hadn't been tagged. He wanted to promote Jacoby to my job. But Jacoby can't be bought. Doniger knows that.
Have you ever stopped to think they may still try?
I'm not that low. I've had a guard put on Jacoby's room. Loomis. Well, stay right there. I'm on my way.
What is it?
It's the policeman guarding Jacoby's room. He's worried about a car that keeps circling the block.
Golly!
make up for it. A little bit.
All the way, Captain. You made up for it. All the way.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Some visit.
The nurse said she just gave you a sedative. Back to sleep.
It's a bad chance. Since when do you build a hospital next to a practice range?
You gonna sleep?
You gonna tell me?
When you wake up.
It's the story of my life. When you wake up, roll over, don't move. Don't bark, beg. Lay down. Don't breathe.